Greetings, everyone. Now, as we all know, April is all about the month of transformation. And in my meditation, I asked how we transforming this Tuesday, and the first word I heard was clarity. And pretty much with Mars going into Cancer, the full moon on the 6th, and the eclipse at the end of the month, I definitely feel like a lot of us are already feeling that energy to go ahead and purge out any type of vibrations, frequencies that are no longer resonating with us into the reality that we're attempting to co-create for our absolute happiness. So the pre-shuffle pretty much just confirmed all of that. And we got the Wheel, Page of Swords, the World card, the King of Swords. So with the Wheel, I feel like a lot of us are really searching for that expansion. We're ready to expand in our reality, to allow the good karma to come in, and we can just feel like the energy that's already been started, the momentum that's already been gained from us shifting our frequency to matching pretty much everything in our vortex so that we can be aligned with the things that we want, because it's already there. We just got to shift our mindset and change our frequency. Now with the Page of Swords, I feel like you're tapping into that Libra energy and really creating some balance. You're looking into all the things that, pretty much all the experiences and the lessons that you've gone through in the recent months, years, however long you've been on this journey, and you're really taking it into consideration what is going to bring you the best outcome, because who wants to be stuck in the same cycle? I feel like with the World card, you're really ready to get out of that cycle of feeling uncertain, unsure, stagnation, anything that's just bringing you and your vibration down. And a lot of y'all could have had a lot of time to self. Circumstances that could have been out of your control that have forced you to really sit and think and really just realize what you don't want to put up with. You don't want to put up with nobody else's bullshit. You don't want to put up with your own bullshit. Things you've been letting pass and slide are no longer acceptable into the reality that you're going to. And that's pretty much what I'm getting with that. We also have the Balance card that came out, which is the biggest thing that everyone is searching for besides love, because everyone wants love, right? But balance. Harmony happens when you tend to and nurture all the parts of your life. So you're looking to find balance in your space, your time, your energy, your boundaries. And I feel like if you're no longer doing, if you're not doing that, then you're just not going to be happy at the end of the day. And a lot of people, a lot of energies is what I'm getting, is you just tired of that shit at the end of the day. We got the Three of Swords at the bottom of the deck, and I feel like with this energy, more so you've been hurt. Of course, everyone's been hurt, but I feel like it's gotten to the tipping point to where you're just over it. And it's more so like you're not out to hurt anyone else. However, you probably gonna hurt somebody's feelings at the end of the day when you have to cut certain energies, certain people off, because they're just no longer willing to give you the 5D version of themselves, which is someone basically who's like aligned, who's ready to surrender to the universe or whatever it is, whatever lessons that you have to learn, and stop resisting the change. It's pretty much what I get with that, with the Three of Swords. And it is what it is, you know. They'll be all right. You'll be all right. But you have to do what's best for you or whatever. I feel like a lot of y'all are really ready to get out of this whole survival mode of just people pleasing, saying yes when you really mean no, saying it's okay, saying it's cool, and really speaking your mind, or just exiting your situation from the exiting your energy from the situation is what I'm getting with all of this energy, because what matters most is your happiness, your time, your energy, your space, your mindset. You don't want to be in a state of fickleness. And this beautiful goddess I was speaking to earlier just reminded me of how we as signs all have our opposites as well. And with Cancer being in Mars is all about the planet of war. It rules Aries. So a lot of you are really, and we're in Aries season, which is perfect. So a lot of you are really delving into that Aries energy and really pushing forward, becoming that emperor, embodying that emperor energy, pushing forward, putting your feelings to the side more so that you can get things accomplished. Now, I'm not saying that you're being heartless or emotionless. You still care about people's feelings and your own, of course. However, you're not allowing that to dictate your decisions anymore, as opposed to maybe the old you that's shedding off now would have put, I feel like you're still going to consider people's feelings, but at the same time, you're going to put your feelings first, place up those boundaries. And if people don't respect that, you're just going to simply say bye at the end of the day. 5-5 could be significant for y'all as well. But with Mars being in Cancer, Cancer is all about the mother energy, is all about loving and nurturing and balance. I mean, it has, this card specifically has both of those words in it. So it's just more confirmation, more synchronicities that it's time for you to really nurture yourself. Show that mother energy that you normally give out to people, especially my people pleasers. You normally give that energy out, give that energy back to yourself. Reclaim your energy back, because it's just, I feel like it's just an unhealthy balance going on in some of the relationships and the energy that I'm picking up. And you know it. However, I feel like it could be a struggle with attempting to release those energies. And through meditation, listening to certain people, to certain entities that are out here, because they're out there. All you have to do is search for it, look for the assistance, and you shall receive the assistance. Your universe will line you up with exactly who it is that you need to be aligned with, so that you can get the assistance that you need to get rid of these old patterns, programs, mindsets, downloads that you've been fed since birth. So, and the biggest thing, I feel a lot of anxiety with getting rid of this type of energy. However, is needed in order for you to go into the next phase of your reality. But I also feel like a heavy releasing as well. A lot of you really do want to get rid of this energy, so that's a good positive sign. So it's starting to lift up. It was very interesting, just a lot of heavy energy just overwhelmed me for a minute, but it's starting to rise, so that's a good sign. Positive thoughts, y'all, positive thoughts. But let's see, what else do I get with this energy? I just feel like y'all tired of the bullshit. That's the biggest thing that's coming through. And the clarity. You want clarity. You don't want anyone to, be indecisive. They don't know what they want, or they don't know how to communicate properly. If there's not straight cut, clear to the point, then you just don't want to deal with it anymore. That's what's coming through. Let's see, adjustments are required. It came out in the reverse though, but I don't know. I'll read it from both. So with adjustments being required, I feel like a lot of y'all have already, you realize the adjustments that need to be implemented, as opposed to not knowing what to do. Some of y'all out there might not know what to do, and like I said, I already expressed to y'all, oh, the deck's upside down, that's why. So like I was saying, some of y'all might be feeling like that, but the majority of y'all, I feel like y'all already know what y'all need to do. Let's see, balance, spirituality, and practice. So we already got balance from another deck as well. So more confirmation, more synchronicities that you really need to put some balance into perspective. And it's a full moon in Pisces energy. Don't let your past hold you back, which of course that is the biggest catalyst on why people are not pushing forward, because we're allowing these old programs and and other people as well, especially when they're not healed and stuff. You can't really be, listening to everything they got to say, because some people, yeah, they might have a message for you. So I'm not saying that they're not important. What they're saying is not important, but what are you learning from it? If you're learning something from it and it's actually putting positivity into your reality, as opposed to making you question your own intuition, your own actions, your own thoughts, then really sit down and think about what it is that they're offering, where they're coming from, the headspace that they're coming from, because they could be coming from their place of love, but only on the level of love that they understand, the capacity that they can hold. You feel me? Not everybody holds a capacity of unconditional love. And it's just simply just due to the experiences that they've been through and the things that they choose to not heal from and not see. My bad, y'all. I'm looking for the book that go with these cards. Okay, so I was gonna do one card, but 3 popped out. So here we go. We got number 21, number 24, and 27. So 9, 6, and 3 could be 3, 9, 3, 3, 6, 9. Ooh, perfect. I like that energy. Perfect, perfect. So let's see what we got. Can you imagine the amount of strength, resilience, and patient action required to climb the steep rocky terrain of Mount Kilimanjaro? The mountain card appears when obstacles arise that you cannot avoid. These obstacles, struggles, or delays may cause you feeling stuck, but it will be up to you to find a way to climb and to overcome this mountain. Don't stop till you reach the top. Sure, there will be hurdles and bad weather, but you are built to withstand the climb and to ascend to the place of peace. We must always remember that it's our challenges and hard times that eventually force us to elevate. As a whole, the mountain of a problem may seem overwhelming at first, but if you start on the journey, you will be able to overcome this obstacle step by step. So that goes perfectly with the wheel card. I feel like, you know that the momentum has already been started. Like, it's in other words, there's no going back. So it seems really hard at first. And what I'm picturing is like say it's a car that needs to go uphill or whatever, and you're pushing the car. It's really hard to push the car, but once you get it uphill, it's actually a lot easier, and then it goes down here, and now it's going really fast. That's pretty much what I'm being shown, this car being pushed. But anyway, point is, it starts off hard, but it gets so much easier the more that you practice, the more that you continue. Repetition is what I get. If you keep doing it, it will become a habit. That's how habits are formed. Very easy. However, it's just hard to break the old ones that we've been doing since childbirth, you feel me? So I get it, but it's very necessary in order for you to go to the next step or whatever. But let's see what we got next. 24, the heart. There is a theory that the visual shape we use to represent the heart is not actually one heart, but two, each offering their passionate half to join together in the act of selfless love. Love you to the moon and back, you say, for that requires a love with the ultimate commitment with every beat of your heart existence. You both individually vow to pump passionate caring into the other half. In all relationship forms, love is necessary for those whom we truly love. Partners, parents, siblings, children, family, friends, etc. are the true treasures of this existence. The heart card indicates that there is compassionate caring within this relationship or situation. There is strength here, so have an easy breath, for this union is one of love. So with that situation, of course, I feel like it's coming from different aspects. It could be, what it is that you love to do, how you love to express yourself. It could be a partner that you have an amorous interest in, and likewise, it could be family. Either way, I feel like, of course, love is always the highest frequency. It heals everything. So you have to have love in whatever it is that you're attempting to create. If you have any type of hate, negative, low vibrating thoughts, that is what you're going to co-create into your reality. So if you, again, we're transforming through clarity. So with you receiving the clarity, you having the time to really think about things that you love, things that you do not love. Wouldn't it be a better idea to focus on the things that you love as opposed to things that bring you disharmony, that bring you imbalance, that bring you confusion, not a clear picture? So either way, we have to show love, unconditional love to everything. We have to be at a place of understanding whether we like it or not. Because remember, things are what they are. Nothing is good or bad. They just are what they are, and we have to get to a place of love where it's like, okay, I understand that you're vibrating at this level of love, and I accept that. However, I don't have to focus on it. So when you operate from that standpoint of love, you're looking at everything from love, and it can be very challenging to do when we've been shown a lot of hurt and a lot of neglect, a lot of hate. But 3/4 could be significant for y'all. However, it's necessary if you want to get to a place of balance, a place of peace, and you want to actually attract real love into your reality. You feel me? So make sure that you're looking at everything with love and gratitude and appreciation. And the more you practice it, the easier it will get. 6-6 could be significant for y'all, especially with y'all career. If it's something that you love, you can never have any type of negative thoughts like, oh, am I going to be booked? Am I going to get enough clients? Am I going to be able to afford everything? You have to be in a reality, in a vibration of joy and happiness and what's coming next. That's what that will energy brings. You've gotten to a point where you know you've put in enough good karma, you've gotten rid of your karmic debt to where you only got to expect good things. Only good things can come into your reality. All right, 27, the letter. This letter card is all about forms of written communication. This can include emails, written correspondence, files, documents, the news coming in. Look to surrounding cards to pinpoint what type of written communication is coming in, but all in all, just know whatever it is, you'll have it on paper. So, Page of Swords went ahead and confirmed that for us. So whatever it is that you're looking for, whatever type of confirmation, again, visualize what it is that you want. If you focus on what you don't want, then that's what you're going to get. So focus on what you want and visualize the excitement. Put the emotion behind the excitement. Because you can visualize all you want. If you don't have any emotion behind it, if you're just saying, oh, I want this, but in the back of your mind and your subconscious, you're still at a place, at a vibration of like, oh, well, is it really going to happen? Is it really going to come for me? When is it going to come? How is it going to get here? If you put all of that into the equation, well, guess what? You just fucked up the vibration. So it would be best for you to get rid of those type of thoughts, to train yourself, to reprogram yourself to positive, happy thoughts. And from personal experience, it can be very challenging, but it's not impossible because you're already an ascended master. You've already done this before, so there's no excuses. It depends on what type of reality that you want, but you will be receiving that confirmation. But if you think about it's going to be the negative confirmation, then that's what you're going to get. 17, 17, and 8, 8 could be significant. However, you think about what you want and how excited you're going to be when you get it, then voila, there you go. You got it. If this is having to do with like love, career, of course, if the person that you're expecting or that you're waiting for some type of confirmation or some type of conclusion, if they're deciding to use their free will, if they've done their healing, then they'll reach out to you. They'll give you what it is that you're looking for, the confirmation that you're looking for. However, if not, then you got to be okay with whatever stage they're at and move on. Same thing with your career. If someone is willing to, really work with you and to be serious about, especially for those in partnerships, or for, I feel like they're giving you all the signs on whether this is a go or not. You'll get that confirmation, and vice versa. If they're not ready, you'll get that confirmation as well. But either way, you're going to see some type of confirmation, so you don't have to keep wondering and worrying and stressing out. That's not good. Those vibrations aren't good anyway. And of course, it's just all about reprogramming ourselves to get rid of those type of vibrations. But it can be accomplished. Just stay positive, stay consistent, persistent, persevere through all of the negativity, all of the negative thoughts. Protect your energy. Make sure that you're putting up your shield every time you step out the house. And clear your energy when you come in for the house, because people got fucked up energy out there, y'all. Let's see. We getting 3 cards with everything, so I guess 3 is the number today. Interesting. 3 is all about completion anyway. So if you've been seeing 333, then this is perfect for you. Perception, spirit, and light. Taurus energy, spirit energy, crown chakra energy, full moon energy. And we are having a full moon coming up on the 6th. Full moon in Libra. Libra's all about balance, bringing in the harmony, restoring things. So, and this is your perfect time for you to get rid of any type of energies that's not bringing you balance, it's not bringing you peace, it's only bringing you confusion. If it's anybody or any type of situations in your reality like that, simply send them healing, light, and love, peace, and get rid of their ass. Because if you keep their energy around, if you're in a situation to where you cannot get rid of their energy per se, like say you're in a situation where you're with a partner, a parent, a sibling, and y'all that made an agreement to come together, and it's just you're starting to see like a lot of red flags or true colors, or you already known that they were there and you just got to deal with them because of the situation that you're in, then the best thing for you to do, of course, plenty of sun. I heard sun. We'll get plenty of sun, go outside the ground, spend plenty of time in nature, spend time around people and energies that do bring you peace, love, and light. Sage and clear your energy as much as possible. And really just be straightforward up and honest with the person. It's like, look, this is where I'm at. This is what I need from you. Can you meet me there? Because I need peace and balance. And if you can't do that, then we need to make an agreement to just be separate for a little bit. Just, hi, how you doing? And then that's it. That would be my advice for people who are in situations like that, especially with parents, because these parents nowadays, they the kids and we taking care of them, and they hard-headed and bad as fuck too. But it's really up to them. They're adults at the end of the day. Even though they act like children, they're adults, and they have to come to the conscious decision on whether they want to really heal and mend the relationship between them and the child, or whether they want to keep up with the charades and the shenanigans of unhealed trauma. So with the focus for this month also, mugwort, omen, mysticism, ceremony, joy, optimism, celebration, stability, perseverance, negativity, shield. I just said perseverance and I said joy earlier. So yeah. So again, like, you definitely have to, if you want that stability in your life, you have to persevere, but you also have to shield yourself. If you don't shield yourself, 3-2s could be significant. Then, especially for people who are really sensitive to energies, you're gonna be wanting to cut somebody out. It's very annoying with people's energy. Again, 2, and then 11 could be significant. I don't think people really understand, like, when you're sensitive to energies, how annoying it is, how agitating it is. You be ready to cuss people out when you be bombarded with people's negative energies, you feel me? So it's very important that in this new phase that you're stepping into, to protect yourself from the negativity, because 9 times out of 10, people are just projecting how they feel onto you. If it's not coming from a place of love, or if you feel any type of like negative energy with the things they say, the actions that they do, you know the difference by now on whether it's coming from love or it's coming from a place of hurt, of unhealed emotions, or shall I say. And you really have to put up your shield to protect yourself, because people are always putting their projections on you. They're entities. This is what entities do. They look for people who are, especially high vibrating. You're the target. At the end of the day, you are the target. And if you don't protect yourself, then they're just going to drain you. They're just going to get on your nerves. They're going to be agitating. And we're not trying to slap nobody. Even though it sounds nice, some people do need to be slapped. But that's not what we're trying to do. That's not what we're about. So we want to stay on that happy vibration, remember? So that's going to incorporate, once you start doing that and you keep it up, you repetitiously put that shield up, you protect yourself, stability will naturally come into your reality. You will already start to naturally build a very stable foundation of boundaries and of people respecting you. Once they come into your aura, they already know that they can't try you, in other words. That's what I get with that card. With the mugwort card, the ceremony, I feel I'm gonna do that last. Joy, let's go to joy. Because once you do that first, then the joy can come in, because now you're no longer putting up with people's shit. You're no longer putting up with what people have to offer if it's not from a higher vibration or level of consciousness. And once the joy comes in, really, matter of fact, I should have read this one first, because really the joy and the optimism, when you start to manifest things and you start to visualize them, you have to put the emotion behind it. So emotion is so important, and they show us in the movies all the time. Every time like these little superpower movies and hero movies come on, they're either super angry or super content and happy. So it's just, which is basically just showing us Like, emotions are very important to your abilities, and we're very powerful creators, projectors, generators, manifestors, whatever you identify with, or it might be all of them. Either way, you have the ability to alchemize the energies in your reality to come to, how shall I say, satisfaction and happiness. But you have to put that emotion out first in order for you to get there. And that is what a lot of people, that's the key thing that a lot of people are missing. They're not putting out the emotion into it. So while you're doing all of this perseverance and you're putting on your shield, the first thing I would say is to put the emotion behind it, so that the universe and that your body knows that it's serious about protecting your energy and keeping the peace. Put the emotion of joy and optimism. Like, do it in a happy way. For instance, every time I wake up, I put around a white light around me that's encased with a gold light, and be happy about it. I have on my my bright gold grounding cord that's centered to the center of the earth. So whenever I do go to a trance, when I be around people's energy, I don't drift off too much. I'm always staying grounded. Now, I know I say that kind of bland, but you get what I'm saying. Put some emotion and some happiness behind it. But it's just an example of how you can protect yourself and your energy. That's how I do mine. And when I remember to do it, it actually works. It's just when I forget. 26, 26, and 8 could be significant. But make sure to, we have a lot of full moon at the bottom of these cards. So again, perfect for the full moon. And then protection, spirit, light. Know that you are divinely protected. That was in my reading from yesterday, that a lot of y'all have an entity. Y'all have several entities, but there's one in particular that is always there, that's always protecting you. So you are always, there's nothing for you to worry about. In other words, you just have to remember to stay on that joy, on that happy, optimistic vibration, and celebrate every day that you're waking up, not just because you woke up, but because you got everything coming to you. If that's the type of reality you want to live, then you have to literally live that. You can even make a video of yourself that you can watch every single day and show or say all the things that you want to come to your reality as if that you already have them, and watch it every day and see how your reality starts to change, or the energy will start to alchemize into the things that you want. But you have to put that celebration and that happiness into it. And once you do that, here it comes the ceremony. You also, while doing that, delve into your imagination. If you have no imagination, if you want to be so grounded that you want to think from everything from a logical standpoint, then good luck with manifesting and good luck with co-creating your reality. Because guess what? You're going to get a lot of logical type experiences. If you don't have any imagination and start to think of how things can come into your reality, and that miracles and synchronicities exist for a reason, that magic is non-existent. If you really think that, then that's what you will experience. So if you want to experience a truly blissful, magical, mysticistic, that's not a word. Look, if you want your reality to be full of mysticism, then that's how you're going to have to act. That's how you're going to have to think. That's what you're going to have to create. And so some of y'all need to be around some children, maybe be around some animals, some pets that really get you into the spirit of, and reminding you the beauty and how children are so fearless and so courageous, and they just already know that things are already existent for them, that they can create whatever they want, until they have that parent that comes in and just kills all the dreams. So that's what's going on with a lot of us. Our dreams and imagination have been completely killed. And you need to revive that. And I feel like a lot of y'all are at that pace and at that point to where that's what you want from this reality. You want to revive your imagination so that you can co-create effectively, and stop putting up with the bullshit. What we got from the abundance deck? And then we're gonna wrap this reading up. I feel good energy though. So I feel like a lot of people are throwing away those old vibrations and stepping into a happier place in their life. So that's good. cooperation instead of competition. Now, before I read this, I feel like a lot of people need to also stop comparing themselves to others. That is a big issue that we have going on, that we, again, another program. Stop comparing yourself to other people. They got their own energy just like you got your own energy. So what, they doing the same thing you're doing. You can do your own thing, and you will put your own vibration and energy to it, and it will make you successful. So yes, you don't have to reinvent yourself. You don't have to do everything from scratch, but you can always look at people, because the wheel's already been invented. Remember, that's in your card too. The wheel has already been invented, so look at the wheel, see how you can improve and elevate and evolutionize it. I think that's a word. We're gonna say it's a word today. So what's yours is yours, and no one can take that from you. No need to compete. There's an abundance for you. You have complete access to unlimited abundance for yourself and to share with others. With cooperative partnership, you can accomplish anything. So again, don't compare yourself. You have everything it is that you need inside. And if you do need a partnership, which again, we can't do everything by ourselves. We need partners, we need cooperation and community to assist us, because we are a communal type people. We're not meant to be alone. And unless it's, that time for personal sacred healing. Otherwise, we're meant to share our energy with others. That is how we heal. That is how we grow. That's how we're able to look at ourselves a lot of times in order to see the things that we can't see or choose not to see. But I feel like you definitely need to be on the lookout for those people that you are co-creating with, that you're cohabiting with, and to bring that balance and harmony to the situation. Really have a sit down or talk with them to see how y'all can alchemize the energies together to where y'all are in perfect balance or whatever. But and also with your partners, making sure that that everything is like on the up and up, that y'all at the same level, that y'all can see from the same through the same clear glass is what I'm getting with that, instead of seeing through stained colored glass. That's what popped in my head at first. But making sure that these people you are collaborating with, that is not competition, that y'all all are in a cooperative type energy as opposed to being competitive. Because who wants to deal with that? Nobody wants to deal with no competition, and they're supposed to be your business partners, or some type of, any type of envy, jealousy, hating type of energy. Check that shit and rid of it if need be. 3-3 and 2-2. Deserving. You are a beloved child of God like everyone else, and you deserve to receive the support that will allow you to focus upon your divine life purpose. Even if you can't recognize your lovable qualities, trust that God and the angels can see how amazing you are. So a lot of y'all could be feeling unworthy, which again, another program that's been inserted to us, or and I won't even say like you don't think you it's more of a feeling like you're not going to actually sit and say that, oh, I'm unworthy to receive love, because you're constantly thinking of receiving love, of receiving the things that you want. And I looked at 333, so a lot of it is having to do with love or whatever, because of course, if I've been insensitive to all the love readings that I've been getting, let me apologize, because love is the highest frequency and the highest vibration to heal and fix all. So of course it's going to be the number one thing that everybody wants, and I needed to look at that from a different perspective. However, with that card, a lot of us could be feeling like, since we all only get unworthy partners, or people who really don't deserve us, who don't value us, who don't see the value, if that's all that we've been receiving our whole life, especially if our parents and family and friends have been like that, you absorb all that energy. You absorb those programs if you have not been around love or have experienced unconditional love. And of course, we hear it all the time, but I feel like this is a time that you really need to accept on whether you're going to keep up with that charade, because that is what it is. It's a charade. It's bullshit. Everyone is capable and deserving of having loving people around them, of being in an environment of love and peace and harmony and balance. However, what are you going to do about it is what just came through. It came out just like that too. What are you going to do about it? Are you going to sit and dwell with what you've been experiencing so that you keep attracting that? Or are you going to actually shift your frequency and your vibration to match the reality that you want. Because everyone has a vortex, and in your vortex, everything that you ever could possibly wanted exists there. And it's already there, aligned and waiting for you, but you have to shift your frequency and align yourself to it, starting off with your thoughts, starting off with your emotions, how you look at things, how you look at money, how you look at love. If you look at like all of that, like it's always hard to obtain, how are you going to get it? As opposed to, no, I'm an infinite creator of sources within me, sources all around me, then you will only attract what you think of. If you look at yourself as lower and less than, then that is what you will attract. So, what Source is really asking you is to take the time to really look at all the things that you have been experiencing lately and really make that conscious decision to do your due diligence and shift your frequency and vibration to the reality that you want, as opposed to what you've been receiving. 3/5s can be significant. I think that's all I got for y'all. That is the transmission for today, people. This is good energy. I feel like y'all are really getting past the negative emotions and you're letting them go, and you're stepping into a place of abundance, of happiness, of joy, of great feeling, of really allowing the assistance, letting go of the resistance, and allowing your angels, ancestors, benevolent energies to come in and assist you and to be presented to you in your reality is what I'm getting with this. So I feel really heavy energy being lifted, a lot of light, healing, and energy coming in, and I wish you all peace, love, and light, y'all.